Welcome to this wet fish film odyssey. We are night diving Playa Chica, Lanzarote Island, Spain with Safari Dive and our dive guide Deborah Colombo. Night diving, as you'd expect, is the total antithesis of day diving. You only see what's in your light beam. The creatures that live by day tuck themselves away, and the night dwellers reign. Off we go into the night time. Look around me and all you will see is black. Of all the diving there is, this is my favourite. I was told 45 years ago by the diving officer at the time, night diving was far too dangerous, and here I am, still putting myself in danger to see those I love, the nightlife of the sea. I have 4 lights, 2 that last for 6 hours and the larger brighter ones that last for about an hour and a half, more than enough for us on this night dive. However, this has a side effect. I don't, or should I say I can't, do signals with my lights, other than emergency, which is a red light flashing constantly. So I signal as I would during the day. I use my hands in the light beams. Above the water you can see the reflection of the old harbour lights on the surface. Here you'll see juvenile fish and plankton. This is what the nighttime predators are after. But listen to the sound of the sea, crackling as you can hear now. A long-snouted seahorse. Deborah points him out, or her, we're never quite sure. Remember, these are a rare find and one you need to see. Please be careful, they are so fragile and delicate. Here, the first of the nighttime predators, the red comb star. If you're dead and lying on the sand or the rock, he's out to get you. Believe me, this is a major predator, and you can see he doesn't want to be eaten himself. Look at all the spikes around his soft parts. another night predator lurking on the rock face, just waiting to pounce. This time, but hiding a little more deeply, the short-snouted seahorse, Hippocampus hippocampus. What a fantastic name, and how lucky are we? If you encounter a fish from the day and they are colourful, at night their colour becomes dull and subdued. Here an example, the painted comber, who wasn't pleased to see me at all. During the daylight hours, the sand appears bare. At night, it's a different habitat. Tube-dwelling anemones of various genus. They are spectacular, out catching the plankton, feeding in total darkness by touch, ensnaring its prey and transferring them into its stomach to be liquefied, and immediately it's back fishing. Catching no more or less than the tide brings by. As you can see in a few moments, the sand is covered in every size, shape, colour and variety of tube-dwelling anemone. You don't night dive. You'll never see them. A wide-eyed flounder is hiding. Now, is it hiding from prey or from being predated? Possibly both, but it's doing it very effectively, and I'm sure you'll agree. the greater weaver, poisonous spines and not to be stepped upon. When hiding is how you live, without which feeding would be much harder. A true wide-eyed ambush predator, night or day, the only time they move is to feed. Even when you're close, they will ignore you at all costs. I wasn't expecting these two to be ambling along together, the striped sea bream accompanied by another fish that I've struggled to identify, but it was so nice to see them just swimming along and enjoying each other's company. If you're a small puffer, is there a better way not to be predated? Keeping yourself off the bottom in an old sea urchin. It's difficult to ascertain the species of this ray, but I think it may be a pelagic stingray, as it's got little or no markings, and it's lost its tail. In a moment it's gone, into the night from whence it came a few moments ago. I've mentioned the fact that the sand is covered in tube anemones. This ably demonstrates exactly what I mean. It's been dark now for a while, and they're now out in force, in every direction, absolutely everywhere, all over the sand. Here, Deborah has found an octopus and she wants to share the experience with us. Note, she is ever so gentle. She isn't even touching the octopus, but actually moving the sand underneath of it. Sitting and laying in wait, half buried in the sand. If a small fish or crustacean comes close, you're on the octopus menu. As I get closer, it tries to move deeper into the sand to get away from me. It sees me as a threat. A red starfish, it has just come out looking for something to eat, usually dead things that are decaying on the seabed. Time to computer check. Check how long you've got left, how long you've been in, how deep it is, and what decompression you may have to do as a safety stop. just turned the corner and heading back into the beach at Playa Chica. I've deliberately turned up the volume so you can hear the song of the sea and the noise it makes at night. This was a wet fish film odyssey diving Playa Chica, with thanks to Dive Safari, Lanzarote and my buddy and especially Deborah Columba for her expert guidance. Music by Dan Hennig and Asher Fullero. I'm Tony Howells, filmmaker, and I hope you've enjoyed watching this film as much as I did diving and making it. And I hope you want to protect our home, this planet, so that it's here for our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren off into the future.